13 Syrian refugees we'd take immediately. We wouldn't mind if these Syrians entered the country. While a growing list of governors are claiming they won't allow Syrian refugees to enter their states, we think these women might make them change their minds. They are seriously hot. Oh my gosh. I know this ain't who I think it is.
Good morning. Okay, so George Soros is this foreign-born left-wing guy who essentially wants to change the nature of our country. And in this data dump, one of the memos was about the refugee crisis.
Kaitlan Collins' past work as a contributor in right-wing media has resurfaced after the CNN town hall with former President Donald Trump. Some of Collins' reports include this one about Syrian refugees that I read at the top of this video, along with this one about the Obama girls' skirts being too short. Now, some of this content disappeared when Collins was hired by CNN. However, here's a New York Post headline from back in 2021 about her and her work with the Daily Caller. And let me be clear, what she has written about doesn't define her and didn't disqualify her as a journalist for her current role. What took place was not her fault. This was an impossible position, but she did a heroic job of fact-checking Trump throughout the town hall. No easy task given how many factually untrue things he said in such a short amount of time. Collins was a true pro and showed what a stellar journalist she is. I'm sure CNN had to know this was coming. Now, on social media today, people were wondering who could have perhaps done a better job of not only fact-checking Trump, but maybe ridiculing him. Modern problems call for modern solutions, and a number of names were being thrown around like Mehdi Hasan, Rachel Maddow, Jim Acosta, but after one clip went viral for all of the wrong reasons, one name was taken off that list.
So if last night showed anything, it showed it can happen again. It is happening again. He hasn't changed, and he is running hard. You have every right to be outraged today and angry and never watch this network again. But do you think staying in your silo and only listening to people you agree with is going to make that person go away?
That's CNN's Anderson Cooper trying to convince his audience, their audience, former viewers, that they are living in an echo chamber and prefer being a part of filter bubbles. Like, the cable news network only had two options. One, ignoring Trump and pretending he doesn't exist, or two, giving him a town hall format with an inexperienced journalist and 400 of his fans in the audience. As if there wasn't an obvious third option, which was, don't put 45 anywhere near a stage and a microphone under any circumstances with virtually any moderator. It's not worth it, because sensible people who, and I can't stress this enough, said this since this dumb Donnie Trump town hall idea came out, knew what the former president would say and do, simultaneously proving that those who oppose Trump and CNN aren't living in silos and don't just listen to people they agree with. Trump's lies and messaging were already known. He didn't say anything new. I mean, his evidence that the 2020 presidential election was stolen came from 2,000 Mules, which got its info from True the Vote, a Texas-based nonprofit which has raised millions in donations with claims that it discovered voter fraud. The Texas Tribune reported that a media investigation found the organization made questionable transactions. Also, True the Vote's founder was being sued for allegedly swindling a donor out of $2.5 million. Most of this fact-checking was handled by many media publications when Dinesh D'Souza's mockumentary came out. With all of that said, Jon Stewart was trending in my For You page on Twitter, right above RIP Twitter. The app has problems, but it knows what I like. Anyways, it's yet another reminder of where we are. A comedian, a smart one at that, in Jon Stewart, who has proven that he could have gotten the job done, and I can't stress this enough, no disrespect to him, everybody who knows me is aware of the fact that I want to be on The Daily Show, is preferred over a journalist to make fun of a former and maybe future president during a town hall that shouldn't have been a thing in the first place on a cable news network that the right thinks serves the leftists, but pretends to be moderate or centrist in order to appeal to the right. This was all bad. Thanks for watching. Meet the next Donald J. Trump. He's already been called a sexist and a racist. So watch how 45 inspires him. You can find the link to that video in the description below. If you're looking for more of my content, click the Jeff Wiggins hashtag or visit my YouTube channel called We Gonna Be Alright. And as a reminder, my architect knows Japanese.